What's up guys, I'm Reckless and welcome to Breaking the Fourth Wall. Today I wanted to go over what IGN has seen in their IGN First about a little over a week ago. I was supposed to do a Destiny poll video today, however I wanted to give another week for more people to vote on that poll. A link to that poll will be in the description as well as links to all sources for this video. So IGN had brought in Robin Jellin, who is the Rituals and Program Lead at Bungie. Now, while on Nessus, we were able to see two icons that are labeled. The first being a crown, which is for quests, and the other being labeled as a sword, which is for adventures in Destiny 2. The good thing about this is that it'll help us identify the certain activities we are looking for on our map. We get a look at our first public event called Cabal Excavation, which we have to override the mining lander, which is pretty much defending a drill against the Cabal assault. This is also a timed public event. Bungie has also said that this is one of many different public events and that, quote, we have a few public events that have been reimagined from before. We have a huge number of new types. In fact, we have more new types than we've ever had in Destiny before, end quote. For the new public events, Bungie looked at the Court of Oryx and Archon's Forge for their inspiration. Public events will now have a heroic trigger from which, if it's activated, you will get an extra hard version of that public event with possibility of a lot more enemies, optional bonus objectives, or bosses that we will have to kill, and if we complete these, we'll get bonus rewards for it. Next, let's talk about adventures. Quote, adventures are sort of side missions that are kind of similar in scope to some of the quest missions that we might have done in previous Destiny games. They expand on what is going on in the story, what is going on in the destination, or potentially tell you a little bit of the backstory of the characters or why some of the combatant races are there or what they're fighting over, end quote. Adventures are reasonably quick in the sense that they have no load screens, so we'll be able to start an adventure, finish it, and then go on to the next one in the same destination. Moving on to lost sectors though. As we know, we will be able to find the general area of a lost sector by its icon that is painted on something, but we will have to find the entrance, which most likely won't be easy. I'm pretty sure some of them will, but other ones won't. Some of the lost sectors will have an encounter before you have to fight the boss, and after the boss, we will be able to loot the chest. We also get a little bit more info on Failsafe. Quote, Failsafe is a new NPC in Destiny 2. She is actually the AI that is left over from a human colony ship that crashed on the destination, and she's still ticking even though all of the other survivors are gone, end quote. Next, let's talk about quests or world quests as Rob put it. He said, quote, if adventures represent really small, bite-sized stories, world quests are our way of telling much larger, more interesting, multi-part stories about a destination. There will be a specific world quest that is tied to Failsafe, where she is going, and what happened to the rest of the crew when they had crashed. World quests are endgame content that will open up after you finish the main campaign, end quote. On our map, we will have multiple landing points after we get a chance to explore the area first. After we complete adventures, story missions, and other content, then we will unlock different landing zones. Some will have a higher light level that we could wander into and probably shouldn't be there just yet. But we're Guardians, so you'll know we'll still try. Flashpoints, when completed, will award prestigious gear. Flashpoints are a weekly activity on a specific destination that everyone could do. Now, what was confusing to me was when Rob said, quote, Cade each week sells a bunch of treasure maps for you to find, end quote. Now, if Cade is selling them, then why do we have to find them? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, the treasure map will always be linked to whatever that week's featured destination is or the flashpoint. Then there will be some secret bosses that will only appear when that specific destination is the flashpoint. The next week's flashpoint will be in a new location according to Rob, quote, it'll keep the game fresh, end quote. And that, my friends, brings us to the end. Drop a like on the video, share it if you felt it was helpful, subscribe and turn on notifications in order to keep up to date with all my videos. Feedback definitely helps the channel to grow. Thank you guys for all of your support. I'm Reckless, and remember, own your success, and I will see you guys next time.